I cannot believe I finally found these gems. They are exactly the vintage toys I was looking for
Hi
today.
everyone, welcome to this episode of Bri Finds Vintage Toys. I'm Brian. About a month ago, I went to one of the two local toy stores I have within driving distance for where I live. First time I have ever been to this store. It's in Fairport, New York. It's about a 15 or so minute drive south from where I am. It's called Out the Basement Toys and Vintage. So I took my adult children and went to go check it out. It was a, you know, cozy little shop. I didn't know if the person running the store at the time was the owner or not, so I didn't get to record while I was in there. Next time I go there, if it's the same person running the place, I will ask this time. I'd say over half of what they have in there is Lego related. So if you're looking for, like vintage ish Legos, because they had some of the older Star Wars sets. Think about from the time when they first started doing Star Wars Legos. But obviously, that's not why I went there. And I did pick up a few things that I definitely needed for my collection. Do you want to see what I was able to find? Alright, so this is my little bundle. Now, only a couple of these Star Wars figures are gonna be placeholders, like the Boba Fett. His arms are actually all right. Legs are all right. Mostly just the paintwear. Obviously, none of these figures are actually complete with accessories. And the Greedo, he's got a really loose head. His right arm is definitely the tightest joint on this figure. Obviously, the arm that he would normally be carrying his blaster in is very loose. So these two figures were definitely played with. And then the ones that I can actually put on my shelf are going to be the Chewbacca. Now this Chewbacca, I mean, yes, he's got fading on the arms and legs, got slight paint wear on his satchel, but other than that, his joints are tight, so that's a great figure. I mean, unless I can find one that the arms and legs are the same color as the torso, then this guy is going to stay in my collection. And then I got the Weequay, a skiff guard. I mean, all of this guy's joints are tight, but obvious paint wear mostly on the back of the left shoulder guard and on the hands. Bosk here is a keeper. His joints are tight and has very little paint wear. The red snaggletooth, another figure just like Chewbacca, where I don't think his limbs have ever been moved before because the joints are really tight. He was a really good find. This was the only red snaggletooth that they had out of like 3 of them that was in a plastic bag. The only paintwear that he has is on the back of his feet. Even though I was born in 81, this is a line I have really only started to collect within the last couple of years. So I don't have very many figures. Here we got Hoth Han. Really well played with toy on the outside, but once again, his joints are still really, really tight, and obviously his legs were never really moved, which is a plus. You can see the blue plastic showing up underneath the white gloves. I'm not sure what the plastic underneath is because this is blue paint. So that's the one thing I'm not really sure about. And, if I try to zoom in, it gets all blurry. I'll have to get a better look at it. In more direct sunlight. So those are my 7 Kenner Star Wars figures that I picked up. I also got an Usagi, well played with too. This is not going to be a placeholder unless I can't find his accessories anywhere. I don't really want to try to find accessories on eBay unless I absolutely have to. He did come with the one sword, and so there we go for that. And Metalhead. They only had 2 Metalheads. This one came with his backpack. Sticker's still in good shape. Obvious signs of paint wear, but the other Metalhead they had his belt, and that was priced at $10, in which I honestly probably should have picked the other guy. So, we'll see about that one. Anyway, upon further inspection, unfortunately, he's been glued back together. And then you can see it right there a lot better. It wasn't noticeable in the light because of the chrome. Apparently that's why his joints are still tight. So, $40 for the TMNT. I originally had 4 or 5 of these Star Wars figures in my hand. I was told I need to get these 2 for $10. So 5 figures for $20. The average did $4 a piece. So, what do you guys think of my little haul? You can tell me about it in the comments below. I am planning on going back to the store at some point. Looking online, apparently they will rotate, product. So that's a plus. I mean, it being so local to me. Going to the store, maybe at first just to see what kind of switcheroo gets done. Every, I don't know, month, 2 months, 3 months. Eventually I can, check it out at a longer interval. We'll see. Pretty great guys, that I picked up for my collection. So if you're a collector like me and you find yourself in Fairport, New York, check out this great little toy shop out the basement, Toys and Vintage. Trust me, you'll be happy you stopped there. Hopefully, soon I will have another video up on this channel for you guys. And then, hopefully, within 3 months' time, I might actually have a new video up on my other channel. My other channel is currently called Brian's Builds. If any of my subscribers on that channel happen to be watching this, I know it's been 5 years since I've had content up there, but I will go in more detail when I put a video up for Brian's Builds. I hope you guys liked the video. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, this is Bri signing off.